Excellency, Secretary General online, Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, graduates, good morning. We are greatly honored to have you here with us today on the occasion of this graduation ceremony of the IMO International Maritime Law Institute. I have the honor to invite Mr. Arsenio Dominguez, IMO Secretary General and Chairman of IMLI's Governing Board, to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Secretary General.
Excellencies, dear Director, ladies and gentlemen, my dearest graduates, this feels a bit weird. I'm really sorry that I'm not able to be there with you. That was not the plan. I'm still stranded in Zurich. I was on my way to Malta from the UN Oceans Conference yesterday. And unfortunately, Mother Nature just decided that there would be delays in some flights, and I missed the connection to the last flight to Malta from Switzerland. One favor that I'm going to start asking now is that please, you may have to Photoshop me into the group photo with all the graduates, because I feel really sad that I'm not able to at least have the opportunity to have the conversations and enjoy this moment with you. But let me just speak directly to you, to the graduates, the ones that have put all the effort to be sitting where you are right now, just about to conclude another chapter in your lives. One that is rich with knowledge and experience, and that is going to open doors for you in years to come. And this is a great time to be part of the maritime sector. I have just spent 1 week in Nice, and it was incredible to encounter so many people wanting to know more about IMO, everything that we're doing in regulating shipping to enhance the protection of the environment. And just over a week ago, we finished the Technical Cooperation Committee, and the role of IMLI was very much highlighted as one of the key pillars in order to enhance the implementation of IMO instruments, not only following the outcome of the mandatory member schemes audit, but also in realization with a continuous evolution of our regulatory process and the challenge that administrations do face. And here is where it's key for you to start immediately using all the knowledge and experience that you gain here and put it into practice when you go back to your administrations, when you go back to the private sector, when you move into new jobs and new opportunities. Because this is what shipping is offering right now. I spent a week showcasing everything that we're doing, from decarbonization, reduction of noise pollution, the way that we are addressing biofouling and invasive species, as well as the reduction of plastic pollution. And it's not only that, it's also everything that IMO can contribute to the implementation of other instruments like the BBNJ, Biodiversity Beyond National Jurisdiction, as well as the ongoing negotiations for the plastic agreement. So take all these on board as the best way forward for you to start looking at the opportunities. What IMO achieved back in April in agreeing and approving the next set of measures for decarbonizing the sector, including a pricing mechanism, is quite an achievement, particularly if we look and take into account the geopolitical that we are facing around the world right now. And of course, we will be concluding this in October. And from then onwards, there's further work into finalizing all the guidelines that will be required for the implementation, the technical programs, the administration of a new fund. All this just provides areas for you to engage with. And something that I really ask for the students is, don't be afraid to take challenges in life, and don't be afraid to take opportunities as well, because you will face barriers and you will learn from them. Always take that mentality with you. It's a continuous learning curve. I'm the last one to acknowledge that I have an answer for everything. And I'm always supporting by everyone around me to continue to keep pace with not only technology, but the way that we have to adapt to whatever is thrown at us. But just as shipping demonstrates that we're resilient, I know that all of you will also be very resilient. So if you're ever back in London, if you're near IMO, if you come to IMLI, and I hope you do maintain that connection and engagement, please stop by. Please come and say hello. Please continue to keep that friendship that you have established with each other, because you will need the support in the future. You will need other people's perspective. And now that you all know where you are at when it comes to your next steps, this is where you will cherish this amazing experience and the opportunity that you have to spend this year at the International Law Maritime Institute. I'm very grateful to all the faculty for what they have done in supporting you. And I do want to appreciate the director as well for all his efforts and his vision to looking to other areas where IMLI can further enhance its role within the maritime domain. Again, congratulations. This is your day. Celebrate it, enjoy it, and then get ready to go back to work and being serious about the next steps that you take in life. All the best. And once again, this is not the way that I meant to be addressing you. Apologies, but do make the most of this incredible experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary General. We also miss you a lot. I would like to invite the Institute Director, Professor Norman Martinez Gutierrez, to deliver what normally would have been the welcoming address. Professor Martinez.
Good morning, everyone. Your Excellency, IMO Secretary General, who is following the ceremony online, Honorable Minister for Transport, Infrastructure and Public Works, Judge of the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea, Chief Executive of Transport Malta, Chief Advocate, State Advocate, members of the government, Brigadier of the Armed Forces, President of the Comité Maritime International, Head of REMPEC, esteemed governors and representative of IMLI donors, Excellencies, graduates, distinguished guests. It is an honor to welcome you to IMLI's 36th graduation ceremony, which marks the culmination of the academic year 2024-2025, and to share with you the achievements of the class of 2025. I wish to thank Mr. Arsenio Dominguez, IMO Secretary General and Chairman of the IMLI Governing Board, who, despite his heavy commitments, he made his utmost to come to Malta to be with us today. We tried everything possible yesterday. It was impossible for him to make a connection. But although he was unable to be with us in person, he wanted to address you online. So we're extremely grateful for him being, in one manner or other, present with us today. On behalf of the entire IMLI family, I thank you for your steadfast support, enduring commitment to the Institute's mission and values. We look forward to strengthening our collaborative efforts in pursuit of our shared vision for a more robust and equitable international maritime legal framework. We're also honored by the presence of the Honorable Dr. Chris Bonnet, Minister for Transport, Infrastructure and Public Works. Minister, your continued support for IMLI underscores the Government of Malta's historic and unwavering dedication to the Institute since its establishment. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Kofi Mbia, of Ms. Katie Higginbottom, Dr. Tim Singsby, and Dr. Aaron Farrugia, members of the IMLI Governing Board, whose guidance continues to elevate the work of the Institute. I would also like to welcome Mr. Yu Nakahiro, who represents the Nippon Foundation, an entity whose chairman has publicly declared that without IMLI, there will be no solution to the global issues of our oceans. Allow me also to thank Dr. Ann Fenech, president of CMI, who has been involved with IMLI since its inception, Mr. Ivan Samud, head of REMPEC, who has been a friend of IMLI for over 2 decades, Brigadier Clinton O'Neill, commander of the armed forces, a great IMLI success story, representatives of the government of Malta, of the diplomatic corps, and other important institutions who attend yearly our graduation to share the joy of our graduates. Your presence is highly valued. Distinguished guests, the academic year 2024-2025 started on 2nd October 2024. To me, it seems like yesterday. To our graduates, a lifetime ago. Timeframes aside, as they are merely semantics, we all agree that this academic year has been one of growth and progress. As an institute dedicated to serve the international maritime community, we are pleased to note that out of 37 countries represented at IMLI this year, Curaçao, Qatar, and Rwanda have for the very first time a candidate trained at IMLI. I am also particularly pleased with the interest in the Institute's training from small island states and least developed countries, and also from landlocked states like Bolivia, Ethiopia, and Rwanda, the presence of which highlights the far-reaching importance of the maritime sector and the opportunities afforded under UNCLOS. Today, we are celebrating 62 graduating students who have successfully completed the IMLI Master of Laws, the Master of Humanities, the Advanced Diploma, and the Magister Juris programs. Of these graduates, I salute 32 women whose completion of studies today bears testament to the Institute's long-standing commitment to gender equality in the maritime sector. Over the past 9 months, our students have undertaken a rigorous academic journey, attending daily lectures guided by the resident faculty and esteemed visiting fellows. In March 2025, they had the unique opportunity to observe the 112th session of the IMO Legal Committee in London, witnessing firsthand the deliberative processes that shape global maritime policy. Ladies and gentlemen, from modest beginnings, IMLI has grown into a renowned world center of excellence in international maritime law. The successful delivery of the Institute's mission is, however, best reflected in the world of its graduates, I am proud to note that our graduates now serve in over 150 states and territories worldwide, many holding the highest positions in their respective countries. And I am always delighted to see the increasing number of graduates who are representing their countries at IMO as champions of the rule of law at sea. Since 1989, over 1,183 graduates have successfully passed through the Institute's portals. These graduates, after pursuing studies at IMLI, have demonstrated the capacity to think independently and intellectually challenge the status quo for the benefit of all. Being immersed in the family environment of the Institute, they have enhanced qualities of character, which include tolerance, compassion, and empathy. I am pleased to announce that this path to success will continue in the next academic year, as the Institute has received a large number of government-nominated applications for its master's programs. In fact, it gives me great pleasure to share with you that the Institute's contribution to the international maritime community has been continued to be recognized by the United Nations General Assembly through its annual resolution on oceans and the law of the sea. And I'm proud to record that similar recognition has been received from numerous IMO bodies and other international organizations. Notwithstanding this, the Institute is further strengthening its efforts to consolidate its academic reputation. through the promotion of research publications and international seminars. I'm happy to inform you of the IMO IMLI WMU project, generously sponsored by the Lloyd's Register Foundation, that aims to raise awareness on the IMO model regulations on domestic ferry safety and enhance legislative and technical capacity in the countries which need it most. Allow me also to share that IMLI further expanded its global outreach, especially through the delivery of its hybrid specialized courses, in which, despite its limited resources, we are offering one free seat to every IMO member state. Ladies and gentlemen, a graduation ceremony like the one of today is an occasion for celebration, but above all is one for gratitude. Allow me to first pay tribute to all the eminent scholars and practitioners from prestigious institutions who during the academic year have formed part of IMLI's Distinguished Visiting Fellows program. Ladies and gentlemen, the Institute's success is also the result of the institutional links it maintains with many organizations. I wish to refer in particular to the Institute's institutional linkage with IMO, which provides it with substantial support. My sincere appreciation goes to the IMO Technical Cooperation and Implementation Division, which, through its integrated technical cooperation program, has enabled over the years access to quality training to over 200 government-nominated candidates who are now proudly serving their countries. Thanks to the assistance of the director, Mr. Jos Matheikal, the Institute welcomed this year numerous IMO officials, including director of IMO divisions, who delivered lectures within the extensive program of IMO's operational aspects, thereby giving our students a unique insight into the extensive work of the organization. I also wish to express my gratitude to Dr. Dorota Los-Szyminska, who worked closely with Director Matheikal to bring the IMO workshop on drafting national legislation to implement IMO instruments for the first time ever to IMLI. The organization of this workshop at IMLI is a reflection of IMLI's expertise in this field and its vital role in disseminating knowledge in the techniques for drafting national legislation, which effectively implement international instruments. Please note that none of the Institute's achievement would be possible without the support of our generous donors. We thus express gratitude to the government of Malta, which has hosted the Institute since its inception and continues to support the Institute's activities. We are grateful for the unwavering support of the Nippon Foundation, which over the past 2 decades has produced a unique network of maritime professionals. Every year, the Foundation provides 15 fellowships within the Institute's master programs and sponsors 4 teaching posts at IMLI, for which we are immensely grateful. We are proud of our relationship with Lloyd's Register Foundation, which has over the years assisted IMLI through the funding of candidates, and thanks to Dr. Slingry's unwavering belief in IMLI's mission, has cemented further the cooperation between our 2 institutions. I would also like to recognize the long-standing, invaluable support of the ITF Seafarers Trust, represented today by Ms. Katie Higginbottom. In addition to sponsoring 5 students in the program, I am pleased to inform you that this year the Trust has also sponsored the position of an assistant lecturer who is now part of our resident faculty. My sincere appreciation is also extended to the International Group of P&I Clubs, the International Chamber of Shipping, European Maritime Safety Agency, the Australian Maritime Safety Agency, as well as the governments of Ghana, India, Italy, the Kingdom of the Netherlands, Malaysia, Mexico, Nigeria, the Republic of Korea, Saudi Arabia, and Tanzania for their generous funding, which enabled the studies of some excellent government officers. A debt of gratitude is also owed to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, which has designated IMLI as its training partner and organizes yearly courses on international fisheries law, allowing the Institute to contribute in the fight against illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. Our fruitful collaboration was further expanded through the delivery at IMLI for the first time this year of 2 international courses on fisheries law. Distinguished guests, as you can see, we are in a period of constant transformation. But one thing we do not wish to lose in this process is the Institute's biggest asset, trust. Certainly, we do not wish to lose the trust that has been placed on us by the Institute's donors. But above all, the trust we have in each other, being part of this IMLI amazing team. In this respect, I wish to recognize the IMLI staff and our governing bodies who have constantly guided our work. In particular, I would like to express my appreciation for the sterling work of the Institute's resident faculty in the persons of Judge Professor David Attard, Professor Malgosia Fitzmaurice, Ms. Elda Casara Belia, Dr. Murat Sumer, Dr. Sanjit Ruhal, Ms. Ramat Jallo, Dr. Rafael Prado, and Ms. Nur Nora, as well as to the members of the administrative staff for their unwavering support, and who, having a common vision, really believe not only in what we do, but also in why we do it. Allow me, however, to reserve my concluding remarks to today's graduates, who, after all, are the reason we are here today. Dear graduates, as I look at you today, I am reminded of your motivation, determination, and dedication. Your hard work has borne fruit. As today, we are celebrating individuals who during this past academic year have grown and have transformed themselves into maritime experts who will no doubt become the maritime leaders of tomorrow. Over this last academic year, from a group of strangers, you have become a family, and together, you face the challenges of what is perhaps the most rigorous program in international maritime law in the world. In fact, as I have said in the past, if on this joyous day you wonder what has been more important, the journey or the destination, you may be forgetting the most important thing of all, which has been the company. You have forged bonds of friendship that in today's interconnected world, the distance cannot break. Graduates, your participation in the IMLI programs is an opportunity granted to a few well-chosen professionals. And you have proven that our donors made the best choice with each and every one of you. You have become exceptional representatives of the Institute, and no doubt you will continue to serve as worthy ambassadors of the Institute by building upon our reputation for excellence. During this academic year, you acquired a substantial amount of knowledge in the whole spectrum of international maritime law. What happens here onwards, as I mentioned before, is entirely in your hands. But as the maritime leaders of tomorrow, I leave you with 3 key words: build, teach, lead. Maritime law is an ever-evolving industry, and so is its regulation. You need to work so as to build in your country a solid maritime legal framework which effectively implements rules, regulations, and procedures for the safety, security, and efficiency of international shipping, protection of the marine environment, the rights of seafarers, in particular those developed under the auspices of the IMO. Whilst this should be your primary goal, please remember that you cannot do this alone. You are part of something bigger than yourselves, and you must thus surround yourself with like-minded professionals that share this vision. Moreover, you must remember that the needs of your country may outlive your involvement. Therefore, you should not keep the knowledge you have acquired to yourselves. Teach. Make sure that you help the next generation of maritime professionals that will continue your work. In so doing, you will not only continue to grow as experts in the subjects, but you will become true leaders. Moreover, if you have a sense of purpose, if you love what you do, not only will you be more productive, but you will be able to inspire others to follow in your steps. Always remember, you manage projects, but you lead people. As you become leaders, make sure your aim is not for others to work for you, but to work with you in the benefit of your country, because your mission here on forth is to serve the rule of international maritime law. I congratulate all of you, and I wish you all possible success in your respective professional careers. Pursue what is in your heart, and the Institute and the universe will conspire to support you. Please enjoy the day and savor your success. You have worked extremely hard for it, and you certainly deserve it. We are extremely proud of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Director. Well, I am honored to invite the Honorable Minister, Dr. Chris Bonnet, MP, Minister for Transport, Infrastructure and Public Works, to deliver his address. Honorable Minister.
Thank you. Good morning. Director, Excellencies, distinguished guests, it's truly a pleasure to be here with you today representing my government to celebrate the achievement of you aspiring professionals. Let me start off by saying how proud Malta is not to be your host country, but a genuine partner in this journey you have successfully completed. It is a milestone not just for you students, but for us as a country as well. A country that believed in the Institute since its inception. For over 35 years, Malta has been home to this Institute. And I say home deliberately, because IMLI is not simply based in Malta, but it represents what we stand for as a country, what our maritime industry represents and its values. At its core, IMLI is about fairness and international cooperation, principles that are not just academic ideals, but are essential for a functioning and peaceful maritime world. These are also Malta's values. We have always understood that the sea is not something that separates countries, but indeed it connects them. But that connection needs structure. It needs rules. It needs people like you who are trained to interpret, apply, and defend those rules, particularly in regions where legal capacity is still developing. This mission aligns perfectly with Malta's vision to be a center of excellence for maritime affairs, but also a responsible contributor to global governance, where the voice of small states matters, where international law levels the playing field, and where cooperation triumphs over the small differences that may divide us. It is why, as a government, we always make sure that Malta's commitment to IMLI is beyond being something merely symbolic. We have a great relationship with the institution, especially through the continuous dialogue we have with Professor Martinez, who is in constant communication with me, with us, so that we, as a country, understand how to better provide tangible support to this institute. Support that has been real, consistent, and growing. We are partners in the betterment of governance in this very important sector for the survival of our nation. Just last February, I had the pleasure of meeting General Secretary Mr. Dominguez at the IMO headquarters in London, and we had a very interesting discussion about the future of the maritime industry and where we're headed as a community. Indeed, we had to continue that today, but for reasons everybody knows, it won't. Equally importantly, though, in that meeting, Malta as a country presented an unprecedented financial commitment to this institution. We did not do this out of any obligation to do so, but because we are convinced. It is because we believe that the mission of IMLI has real tangible impact in today's increasingly interconnected and, let me say it, troubled world. And this is where you graduates come in. Because while governments can provide support and institutions offer guidance, it is ultimately people, individuals like you, who will carry these principles forward and apply them where it matters the most. You are the future of maritime governance, indeed the presence, wherever your career may take you. Some of you will represent your country at important and difficult international negotiations. Others will shape maritime law in your own home. Whatever you will do, you will be shaping the way the world uses, governs, and more importantly, protects its seas. That responsibility is no small thing. In this sense, whilst today you celebrate the end of a journey, you are also ushering a new era into your lives. So my message today to you is to be proud of what you've achieved, but use it well. Carry with you the spirit of cooperation that defines this organization. Carry with you the trust that now has been placed in you. And please, on behalf of my country, carry with you Malta's gratitude for the role you will play in shaping a better maritime world. Congratulations to you, to your families, and I hope you have a fantastic career moving forward. Well done.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I now have the pleasure to invite Graduand Lieutenant Commander Pietro Vicedomini to deliver the valedictory address on behalf of the IMLI class of 2025. Lieutenant Commander Vicedomini.
Your Excellency, IMO Secretary General, Honorable Minister for Transport, Infrastructure and the Public Works, IMI Director, esteemed donors, fellow graduates, dear families, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with deep gratitude that I stand before you today to deliver the valedictory address on behalf of the 36th generation of maritime professionals of the IMO International Maritime Law Institute. As we come together to celebrate this important occasion, marking the conclusion of a fascinating academic journey. This day marks the culmination of an incredible 8-month journey, from the moment we took our oath of allegiance in the IMLI auditorium to this graduation day. It reflects months of hard work, commitment, and determination. We started as 62 students from 37 countries, each with our own views, experiences, and goals. From day one, we quickly built strong friendship and connection, becoming a global community of future maritime law leaders. We hope so. Through this transformative month, IMLI has been far more than merely a place of academic instructions. It has served as our guiding star, illuminating the complexities of international maritime law. The Institute has instilled in us a profound passion for and enthusiasm for maritime law, guiding us along the path that were sometimes challenging but always rewarding. From the very beginning, IMLI has helped lay a strong foundation for future cooperation between states and for greater consistency in and harmonization of maritime law. Thanks to IMLI training, we are now part of a global network ready to support this cooperation and promote true international harmonization. One of the most powerful aspects of our experience at IMLI has been its true reflection of global diversity. We came here from different parts of the world, with different legal systems, maritime priorities, and national challenges. Yet, we were all welcomed equally. IMLI didn't just bring us together, it embraced the unique value each of us carried. What stood out to me in particular was how the program recognized and includes the perspectives of all states, coastal, landlocked, and geographically disadvantaged states. This shows that maritime laws go beyond the geography. It is a global field that connects all states, whether coastal or landlocked. Another remarkable aspect of our class is the strong presence of women. This is more than just a statistic. It is a powerful contribution to the gender equality in maritime sector. Our shared journey is a testament to the growing recognition that women belong not only in maritime law, but in every aspect of global maritime governance, as leaders, experts, and change makers. It is for this reason that we are proud to express our heartfelt gratitude to IMLI for the unwavering guidance and support providing through this month. We have been guided not only academically, but also on a personal level. For this, I would like to extend our sincere thanks on behalf of the entire class to the Rector of IMLI, Professor Norman Martinez Gutierrez, for his continuous guidance, his meticulous attention to detail, and his remarkable ability to touch hearts with words that are simple yet profoundly meaningful. Thank you, Professor Martinez, for sharing with us your vast knowledge and experience, and for showing us a way of life that will continue to inspire us for years to come. Thanks to you, today, we feel braver and more ready to face future challenges. Being your student, Professor Martinez, has been a true honor for us. Thank you, Judge Professor David Joseph Attard, for the invaluable hours we spent together. The afternoons dedicated in exploring the law of the sea were far more than mere lectures. They were profound voyages through life, history, and experience. You're never confining yourself to an analysis of legal provision alone, but instead revealed their deeper essence through a unique, historically, and romantic approach. For the very beginning, you became our source of inspiration. And today, we owe to you the passion we have developed for the law of the sea. Judge Attard, we are so grateful and proud to be your students. Thank you, Ms. Belia, for taking us by the hand from the very first day, for your empathy and for your ability to touch people's hearts and taking care of them. Thank you for sharing with us your passion for the law of the sea and for maritime safety. Your constant support and the trust you placed in us have truly made us better individuals. We are very, very proud of you. A special thank you goes to all the resident faculty, Ms. Giallo, Dr. Sumer, Dr. Rual, Ms. Jimenez, Dr. Prado, and Ms. Nohra. If we had to choose a crew to face the new challenge of the sea, we would choose no other than you. Your guidance has been constant, wise, and professional. Thanks to you, we are now not only more competent professionals, but also better human beings. Final and fundamental words of thanks go to the administrative staff of IMLI for your patience, perseverance, and day-to-day logistical support. Without you, this wonderful journey could never have been completed. I would like to extend our sincere thanks to Malta government and the University of Malta. Here, we truly felt at home. The campus, the staff, and all the services helped make our academic and personal journey smoother and more enjoyable. Malta's history and the kindness of its people highlight one of the country's greatest qualities, in my opinion. It is inclusivity. Diversity here is not just accepted, it is valued and celebrated, making Malta a true melting pot where different cultures live together in harmony. Now, allow me to extend sincere appreciation to all the entities who generously sponsored our studies. Your belief in what we can achieve with your support was the driving force for us to work hard and never stop doing our best. I hope you will continue supporting many generations to come for the good of our countries, regions, and the world. With you by side, IMLI can continue making a difference for present and future generations. In this deeply meaningful moment, I would like to offer a heartfelt tribute to our families, who have never ceased to encourage us. Thank you for being by our side. You never hesitate to support us, facing every challenge with enthusiasm, courage, and love. Without your unwavering support, none of what we have achieved would have been possible. Your faith in us and your love have guided us through the most challenging times. On this special day, I also think of those who left us too soon. They may not be with us, but we still feel their presence in our hearts. We dedicate to them our praise and all the affection we can offer. This day is also a moment to honor and commemorate their memory. To fellow graduates, just a few days ago, we were all together on board Amerigo Vespucci, the Italian Navy ship for the training of the Navy officer. We all paused to reflect on the ship's motto: non chi comincia, ma quel che persevera. Not he who begins, but he who perseveres. Let us all keep persevering every single day. Enjoy each moment, but always keep your eyes on the future. Embrace differences, not just by accepting them, but by turning them into real opportunities for growth. Make gender equality not just a principle, but a concrete, a daily practice, a true policy for progress. Because building a better, more inclusive world begins with the choices we make today. A few months ago, we arrived here from distant countries and different cultures, each of us bringing unique perspectives and different expectations. Day by day, we got to know one another, slowly overcoming our initial differences and growing into an inclusive crew, professional, supportive, and truly respectful of each other's backgrounds. Today, together, we have written a new and significant page on our logbook, bearing witness to the fact that even in the face of great challenges, unity and sharing of common ideas can lead to truly extraordinary achievements. My dear colleagues, wisdom teaches us that to succeed in anything, you don't need to be special. You just need to be consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. There are no shortcuts. All integrity, determination, and discipline can make someone a true leader in life. And that is exactly what you have demonstrated throughout this voyage. Never forget, achieving your goals is in our hands. It is now up to us to make the most of this valuable opportunity by consistently applying what we have learned. Because without method, we cannot begin the voyage. But without perseverance and consistency, we will never reach the port. My dear colleagues, be proud to be part of IMLI family and enjoy life every day. Keep shining in the spirit of IMLI, and thank you once again. Long live IMLI.
Well, thank you, Lieutenant Commander Vicedomini. I would like to invite Professor Norman Martinez to guide the graduates through the solemn oath of allegiance to the IMO International Maritime Institute. Professor Martinez.
Graduates, I invite you to stand up, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I solemnly accept the academic title being conferred upon me. I promise to serve the rule of international maritime law to the best of my ability, displaying the highest standards of integrity at all times, and in a responsible manner for the common good, in accordance with the rules of international maritime law and of my country. Acknowledging that I am a graduate of the IMO International Maritime Law Institute, I hereby pledge myself steadfastly to abide by its laws and regulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Director. If you would kindly proceed on the stage. Ready? Yes. Director, sir, I have the honor to present to you the members of the IMLI class of 2025. The members of the IMLI class of 2025 who have been awarded an advanced diploma in international maritime law are Miss Ashiru Kadijat Abimbola from Nigeria. Mr. Favor Onyedikachi Ume from Nigeria. The members of the IMLI class of 2025 who have been awarded the degree of Master of Humanities in International Maritime Legislation are Lieutenant Commander Ahmad Bassam S. Al-Farahid from Jordan, Mr. Jeto Bazele from Haiti, Commander Prashant Bhatt from India, Miss Suhur Salad Harey from Somalia. Miss Christine Jesang Chongo from Kenya. Lieutenant Deldu Hind from Morocco. Lieutenant Alberto Hernandez Gastelú from Mexico. Lieutenant Ibdissam Maras from Morocco. Miss Nana Ama Jemfua Marfo from Ghana. Lieutenant René Alberto Ruescas Mejía from Bolivia. Lieutenant Commander Pietro Vicedomini from Italy. The members of the IMLI class of 2025 who have been awarded the degree of Master of Laws in International Maritime Law are Miss Jacqueline Ajemang Jeu from Ghana. Miss Alma Ahmed from Maldives. A bit closer, Alma. Mr. Salman Ahmed Al-Hajri from Qatar. Mr. Omar Mahal Al-Mohammadi from Saudi Arabia. Mr. Abdulaziz Abdul Mohsen Al Saif from Saudi Arabia. Mr. Bruno Amin da Silva from Brazil. Miss Tigist Getahun Asfau from Ethiopia. Mr. Diego Alejandro Barrancos Morales from Panama. Miss Yvonne Weimi Binetie from Nigeria. Mr. S. Patterson Nienati Blamo from Liberia. Miss Sandra Adu Boachewa from Ghana. In absentia, Miss Adama Boima from Sierra Leone. Adama returned to Sierra Leone to give birth to a very healthy baby boy, and she is following us online. Commandant Asha Dahiya from India. Miss Florence Nwama Darko from Ghana. Commander Mohammad Ansari Bakaraman Dikritan from the Philippines. Miss Shakara Shade Olive Ernest from the Bahamas. Mr. Lloyd Maiki Fikiasi from Vanuatu. Lieutenant Rosa Araceli Fuentes Jerónimo from Mexico. Mr. Kunal Suresh Gaikwad from India. Mr. Messiah Ernest Gangoolo from Tanzania. Mr. Gambo Ado Gezawa from Nigeria. Mr. Rajin Wikrama Gunaratne from Sri Lanka. Thank you, Dr. Prado. Mr. Juan Sebastián Herrera Caicedo from Colombia. Miss Tiffany Ann Oenkirk from Guyana. Oh. Lieutenant Commander Samira Lakshanta Humay from Sri Lanka. Miss Jovia Ishimwe from Rwanda. Miss Ramida Ismailova from Azerbaijan. Mr. Musa Jacobo from Tanzania. Lieutenant Daddy Job from the Gambia. Mr. Abubakar Kamara from Sierra Leone. Miss Aina Charity Shalongo Keshongo from Namibia. Miss Anam Dahir Khalif from Somalia. Mr. Lazar Lekic from Montenegro. Miss Florence Jepkogei Magoma from Kenya. Miss Esther Wabulala Matulile from Tanzania. Miss Jenny Namo from Solomon Islands. Mr. McPherson Ndibalema from Tanzania. Miss Megan Muthoni Ngechu from Kenya. Lieutenant Commander Mary Joy P. Olut from the Philippines. Mr. Nevis Obino Ombasa from Kenya. Mr. Daniel Martin Gabisan Oral from the Philippines. Miss Fazda Umuri from Comoros. Commander Christopher Jundi Dilodilo Publico from the Philippines. Miss Palvi Sirikit Virpi Parisius from Curaçao. Miss Norhen Rebai from Tunisia. Miss Edenia del Carmen Suazo from Honduras. I am not alone anymore. Commander Suitelmai Agabo Damang from the Philippines. Miss Yabaki Vosatrao from Fiji. The member of the IMLI class of 2025 who has been awarded the degree of Magister Juris in International Maritime Law is Mr. Alpha Mukhtar Jallo from Sierra Leone. Stay. The Secretary General Prize. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Director. We now come to the presentation of prizes. The first prize to be awarded is the IMO Secretary General's Prize for Best Dissertation, which will be presented by the Honorable Minister, Dr. Chris Bonnet. Honorable Minister. The IMO Secretary General's Prize for Best Dissertation has been awarded to Mr. Kunal Suresh Gaikwad from India. Kunal, go on the stage. The second prize to be awarded is the Government of Malta Prize for the Best Maritime Legislation Drafting Project, which Dr. Bonnet will do us the honor to present. The Government of Malta Prize for the Best Maritime Legislation Drafting Project has been awarded to Miss Ramida Ismailova from Azerbaijan. Thank you, Honorable Minister. I now turn to Professor David Attard Prize for Best Performance in the Law of the Sea, which will be presented by Judge Professor David Attard. Professor Attard. Thank you, sir. The Professor David Attard Prize for Best Performance in the Law of the Sea has been awarded to Mr. Mcphyson Dibalema from Tanzania. Thank you, Professor Attard. The next prize to be awarded is the Transport Malta Prize for Best Performance in Shipping Law, to be presented by Mr. Kurt Farrugia, Chief Executive Officer of Transport Malta. The Transport Malta Prize for Best Performance in Shipping Law has been awarded to Lieutenant Commander Samira Lakshanta Hume from Sri Lanka. Thank you, Mr. Farrugia. The next prize to be awarded is the Sasakawa Prize for the Best Performing Nippon Foundation Scholar, which will be presented by Mr. Yu Nakahiro, Manager, the Nippon Foundation. Mr. Nakahiro. The Sasakawa Prize for the Best Performing Nippon Foundation Scholar has been awarded to Lieutenant Deldu Hind from Morocco. Thank you, Mr. Nakahiro. The next prize to be awarded is the LRF Prize for the Best Performing Lloyd's Register Foundation Scholar, which will be presented by Dr. Tim Slingsby, Director of Education and Skills, Lloyd's Register Foundation. The LRF Prize for the Best Performing Lloyd's Register Foundation Scholar has been awarded to Miss Jacqueline Ajemang Jeo from Ghana. Thank you, Dr. Slingsby. The next prize to be awarded is Dr. Kofi Mbia's Prize for the Best Performing African Scholar, which will be presented by Dr. Kofi Mbia, one of the Ghana's finest lawyers and a member of the IMLI Governing Board. Dr. Mbia. Ready? Dr. Kofi Mbia's Prize for the Best Performing African Scholar has been awarded to Miss Christine Jesang Chongoa from Kenya. The next prize to be awarded is the REMPEC Marine Environment Law Prize, which will be announced by Mr. Ivan Samud. They skipped it. Go to, okay. Apologies. Here they are. The REMPEC Marine Environment Law Prize, which will be announced by presented by Mr. Ivan Samut, head of REMPEC. Mr. Samut. The REMPEC Marine Environment Law Prize has been awarded to Commander Prashant Bhatt from India. And now is the ITF Seafarers Trust Prize on Seafarers Law, which will be presented by Ms. Cathy Higginbottom, head of ITF Seafarers Trust. The ITF Seafarers Trust Prize on Seafarers Law has been awarded to Queen Nana Ama Jemfua Marfo from Ghana. Thank you, Ms. Higginbottom. I now turn to the Chartered Institutes of Logistics and Transport Malta Branch Prize for Best Performance in Maritime Transport Law, which will be presented by Dr. Aaron Farrugia, Permanent Representative of Malta to IMO. Dr. Farrugia. The Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport Malta Branch Prize for Best Performance in Maritime Transport Law has been awarded to Miss Tiffany Ann Owenkirk from Guyana. Thank you, Dr. Farrugia. The last prize to be awarded is the CMI Prize for Best Overall Performance, which will be presented by Dr. Anne Fenech, President of CMI. Dr. Fenech.
I asked Elda to make this announcement, but the CMI Prize this year will be a fully paid trip to Rio de Janeiro next year to attend the 2026 CMI conference.
Are we ready then? There is only one condition. I need to be the one carrying your luggage. The CMI Prize for Best Overall Performance has been awarded to Lieutenant Commander Pietro Vicedomini from Italy. Thank you, Dr. Fenech. I would like to take this opportunity to express, on behalf of the Institute's faculty and staff, our warmest congratulations to the graduates of 2025. A group photo with the graduates. Honorable Minister, Dr. Fenech, Dr. Farrugia, Professor Attard, Ms. Higginbottom, Dr. Slingsby, Dr. Bia, Mr. Nakahiro, Mr. Samut, Mr. Farrugia, Brigadier O'Neill, State Advocate Soler, please join us on the stage to take the group photo with our graduates. Our reception is being offered at IMLI, and we warmly welcome you to share in our company. Professor Martinez, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to bring the academic year 2024-2025 to a close. Long live graduates. Come on, you are faculty.